Hey guys, it's Eric the Train Fan 148 here, and I'm doing my very first live stream. I am doing I'm going to do this as a test for YouTube and hopefully it will turn out to work well. So I'm going to be talking with some of my friends, and we have our first guest, Mr. Daniel J. Wells, aka BaseCube 95.
Hello, Eric.
Hi Daniel. Thanks for coming.
That's okay. So, just so I get the idea of this, is this going to be like where you take turns chatting with us?
Of course. I was thinking like we would take turns discussing topics we would like to talk about.
Um, okay. It's just usually you can invite more than one person into this.
I know. I also sent the link to Geo, the avatar creature.
Okay.
And
Also, CJ says Eric. Sorry. Let me get my bearings. He says it's possible that E2 might not be able to come because he might be at work today.
oh, don't worry. I got the notification from him saying that he's not going to be coming.
How did you get the notification?
It was on Hangouts.
Oh, so you spoke to E2 on Hangouts?
Yes.
Oh, that's good then. So, who have you got on Hangouts? Just curious.
Well, I've got you, E2, CJ, and Geo.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So you're going to be taking turns chatting with them?
Yes. I'm going to let all you guys take turns.
Okay.
So I was also wondering if like Mark Loves Trains would be interested in joining. Probably Shockwave.
I could ask. I could try and ask Mark for you if you'd like to chat with him later.
Sure.
I'll ask him just very quickly.
Oh, and I was also wondering if Olivia would probably be joining, but she might have other things going on right now.
Okay, just 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I've sent him a message asking if he'd like to talk to you later.
Okay.
But yeah, as far as I can tell, everything's going all right.
That's
What
good.
what kind of topics do you want to chat about?
Well, I was wondering, like, we could talk about some stuffs like my show you guys some of my trains in the U.S. Also talk about other stuff like Disney movies and all kinds of other stuff.
Okay, that sounds simple enough. Because
Yeah.
I bet
So,
because when you talk to CJ, if he joins, I'm pretty sure he'll like to talk about his creations.
oh yeah, cool. I would like to see some of your guys' creations as well, and also show
Um,
you some funny parts from some of your videos.
okay, just be careful. And speaking of Disney movies, I actually watched a new one on Disney Plus today.
Oh, I heard. I saw the Chip and Dale one.
I know. Um, from my point of view, it's all right because it's got a bit of an interesting feel to it. Like it mixes live action actors with cartoon and CGI characters.
Hmm.
Have you seen the movie?
No, I haven't.
Uh, well, I would like to tell you more about it, but I don't want to risk giving away any spoilers to any viewers.
It's okay. It's all right. Oh,
But
I saw that CJ graduated from high school, and I also saw that I also saw on the stream that your cat Pepper was pestering you again.
oh, well, that's usual of him.
Oh, speaking of Pepper, did you get to feed him? And if so, where is he?
Oh, I don't know. Last time I saw him, he went for a bit of time in the garden after having his dinner.
Oh, your pet cat Pepper is so cute.
Uh, yeah, he is a bit like that. Um, I have to admit, when a couple of weeks ago, I went for a trip to a place called St. Helens to visit a friend that I used to go to school with.
Oh yeah, you told me about that one of CJ's streams.
Uh huh. On my way there, I did take a few pictures of some of the trains I saw on the way, but and the train I went all the way. I had to change at one of the stations on the way called Warrington Bank Quay, and by God, that was the longest non-stop journey on a train I've ever had yet.
Oh boy.
Let me try and think for a minute. I had to go. I had to change at London first, then use the underground to get me to Euston Station.
Uh huh.
And did you know that's the first time I actually went to Euston Station?
Oh yeah, I've heard that place, Houston Station. That's one of the stations in London.
Yep, it's one of the London terminals. The train I went on from there was known as the Avanti West Coast trains.
Avanti West Coast trains.
Hang on, I'll type it in the private chat. Avanti West Coast trains. All right. If you look in the private chat of the stream, you'll see what I'm on about.
Got it.
And if you'd let me share my screen, I can try and look them up for you.
Sure, go ahead.
All right. Let me look up some pictures first. Then I'll
Okay.
start. Then I'll start sharing.
All right.
Avanti West Coast. Let's see. I was on the Avanti West Coast Pendolinos.
Pendolinos.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird word, but hang on. Let me just get this share screen on.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, if you take a look at my profile, take a look what's on my profile.
Your profile picture.
It's one of the Amtrak Dash 8 Pepsi can locomotives.
Oh yeah, CJ and I were discussing about that. You seem to like Amtrak trains a lot.
Oh yeah. In fact, in a few weeks, me and my mom are going to be going to Denver. We're going to take the California Zephyr.
Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, I'm sharing my screen now.
Okay.
I'll give you a minute. Okay, these are the kinds of trains I went on.
Ooh, those look really nice.
They are really nice. And well, the funny thing is, while I was on there, I heard from the announcer that there was an actual cafe or shop where you can buy your meals for long journeys on.
Oh yeah, like Amtrak, they even had the those kind of cafe cars on their trains, like the Acela Express, Regional, and Pacific Surfliners.
Yeah, and also, depending if your Wi-Fi is strong enough, you can also order online from your phone and they bring it out to you at whatever table you're on.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. Interesting.
Yep. I didn't go on one with a screen, but it was quite a nice view. And I think it took about over an hour to get from there to where I had to make my connection.
Oh, cool.
With non-stop.
Wow.
Let me think a minute.
When did you go on that train?
When did I go on it?
Yes.
Let me try and refresh my memory a bit. Well, my journey to St. Helens began on the 2nd of May this month, and I came back on the Thursday, which is the 5th.
Okay.
So I stayed in the Travelodge Hotel while I was there. And our journey back would have been the same amount of time back to Euston, but it got delayed. Do you know why?
How come?
There was a trespassing incident.
Oh,
You
that
know
reminded.
trespassers.
Yes. Oh yeah, I've heard of trespassers. In fact, one time when me and my mom took Amtrak's Coastal Guard to Portland back when I was 13 years old, our train was stopped because of someone who apparently committed suicide and jumped in front of our train, and we were held up for 6 hours.
What?
You heard me. That we were delayed for 6 hours because of some idiot deciding to throw himself in front of our train.
Oh God.
Yeah. In fact, I actually slept through the night. I actually slept through the night and barely noticed it. It was only until the next morning.
Oh yeah, I know what it feels when you hear that somebody committed suicide. Because one of my school bullies who used to pick on me a lot in school, shortly after I went to college, I don't know the reason why, but from one of my friends from school told me that he had hung himself.
Oh dear God, that's terrible.
I know. I mean, I admit I did hate him because he was a bully to me, but I didn't think he would go as far as killing himself. But trust me, the reason why he killed himself, I have no idea. But I know one thing for sure, it had nothing to do with me.
I bet.
Anyway, let me see.
Yeah.
This is one of the trains that I took on the way there.
Wow.
Well, took a picture of on the way there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's your fake picture?
It's one of my photographs from my journey, yeah.
Oh, cool. That's a really cool train.
I think it's a class 175, I think. Hang on.
Class 175.
Let me check if that's right. Oh. Yeah, it's a class 175.
Oh, those. I've actually never seen those trains before. Are those brand new ones or were they just like old ones?
I think they're brand new because in my part of England, I don't get trains like these.
Oh, so that's interesting. I actually never heard of the BR Class 175.
To be honest, neither have I. But they weren't the only trains I saw along the way. Hang on. This was at a station called Warrington Bank Quay.
Wow, that's
That, that's an old factory.
oh.
And this is at my destined station where I had to meet up with my friend who I met from school. This is Earlstown.
I think I've heard of that.
And the funny thing is, it has a junction, and it's like it's a one station, but it has two different parts of it. Well, it's separated. What I mean is, it's one station, but it's separated into three parts,
Uh-huh.
which is pretty weird. There's a little pathway that makes links between stations.
Okay.
That's a clock tower I took during my trip there.
Oh, that kind of reminds me of the clock tower in Portland, Oregon, at Portland Union Station.
Yeah, the place that was in was called Wigan.
Wiccan.
Yeah. Hang on. I went there with my mate during my time there, but most of the shopping centers there were all closed down.
Your mate? You mean the friend who you were visiting?
Yeah. You see, he had moved up north to St. Helens, and I had to take the train up there to meet him one time.
Oh.
But yeah, that most of the shopping centers in Wigan had been shut down.
Oh.
And I think probably the reasons were because they weren't getting enough customers or probably shut down due to the pandemic.
Well, the pandemic's been going on for 2 years, but it's slightly lifting better. In fact, on back in our states, our trains have lifted the mandate for masks. And phew.
Yeah, my country has done the same, but some of my people still wear masks just to be on the safe side.
True, that's some people do that. I sometimes try to do that sometimes.
Yeah, and I've had all my 3 jabs, including my booster for the vaccine.
Oh, that's good.
This was a part of the Earlstown station when I was just about to start my journey home.
Wow, it's cool.
That's the junction that trains come in and out from.
Uh-huh.
Those tracks go to another part of Earlstown station.
Uh-huh.
And this is a class 195.
Class 195. Is that also brand new?
To be honest, I don't really know. But maybe I can find out. Let me see. I'm not. They went into service on July 2019, so I think they're a bit new.
Yeah, I would say they're fairly new.
In fact, I took one of those trains when I had to take my last change along the way into St. Helens.
Oh. Where'd you take it from?
I took it from a Warrington Bank Quay.
Warrington Bank Quay.
Yeah. That's where I had to make my change after my trip on the Avanti West Coast train.
Oh.
But yeah, it was quite a pleasant experience.
Yeah, I bet.
And that's the last picture I took before heading home.
Yeah. Oh, also, I saw that on CJ's stream. You went by one of the places called, was it Harrow? Was it called?
Harrow and Wheelstone. Yeah, that's the one. That's where the worst accident of British Railways had happened.
Oh, yeah, the Harrow, the
Harrow and Wheelstone train crash.
Oh my God, that happened over 69 years ago. I've heard about that.
Yep. I didn't know about it until I saw one of the other streams, but when I saw these pictures, I was absolutely shocked.
I bet.
In fact,
there was even a train crash that was even worse than that. It happened in 1915.
Okay, but let me just say this. Did you know one of the engines in this crash was actually a sibling of Duchess of Atholl?
No way.
Yep. And I don't know for sure, but I think this is the engine they were talking about.
Let me take a look. What was it called?
I don't know. According to this, I think it was City of Glasgow.
City of Glasgow.
It's got her name just under here.
Okay.
So yeah, I think she.
Oh my gosh, that was part of the LMS coordination class, and turns out you're right.
I thought so. But...
Oh, and also, fun fact: did you know that the original Duchess of Atholl locomotive got scrapped?
Yeah, I did. But my spit cannon is like a altering her timeline.
Oh.
Or like she was probably going to go for scrap, but she was saved at the last minute. Hang on, I'm gonna look up some old pictures of her. No, that's not right.
Oh well, that's a Harmby section. It's okay.
Okay, but there's bound to be some pictures of her. I found one picture of her when she was. I think this is when she was painted in BR green.
Oh, BR Apple Green.
Uh huh. And this is her painted in blue.
Oh, I see her. I see the Vixie face.
Oh, that's a picture that I made.
Yeah, I know.
Duch-
I know.
Duchess of Athol in the days of
Oh,
BR,
BR.
or what you would call her younger days.
Oh, like when she was like her old typical boastful self, and then she got into an accident, and then learned her lesson in the end.
Oh, that was when she was really young. That's a gift that someone made for me on DA.
Oh yeah, I heard. I know that guy's name. I've heard of that
Yeah,
guy.
hang on. Let me try and find the picture when she was like that. There is another picture of that. Well, which one was it?
Oh yeah, and I remember one of the Duchess of Alpha episodes. She said that she wore smoke deflectors when she was painted blue.
Yep. And that picture that you just saw proves it.
Yep.
Let me see where. Oh, that black and white picture has to be here somewhere.
Oh, and speaking of accidents, that was even a crash about the Haslow crash. There was even a crash that was even worse than that.
Uh, okay. Hang on. I think I might be close. This is a picture of Duchess of Athol when she was rude and boastful. But surprisingly, she had immediately changed after causing a silly accident all those years ago.
Also,
So,
from E2 stream, he actually said that was actually Dutch Vethel was actually involved in a real accident, but in that one, she was involved on the passenger train. So I was wondering, it would be interesting if you could have used that preference instead.
I suppose. But like I said, she was still a young engine when she realized her error.
True.
But yeah, anyway, what's this accident you're talking about?
It was called the Quinton's Hill train disaster that happened in 1915. It happened when a um
How do you spell it?
Quintonshil. There it
The
is.
Quinton Rail disaster?
Oh yeah, it happened in 1915 in Dumfriesshire, Scotland. What happened was that a troop train ran into a local train, and then seconds later, an express train tripped over the wreckage and came off the rails.
Oh dear. I'm probably going to regret asking, but do you know how many people were killed or injured?
You're not going to believe this. It was 225
Killed or injured?
killed, and most of them were on the troop train. They were veteran soldiers who were going to overseas to fight. This was during World War One.
Oh god. Talk about bad luck in World War One.
Yeah, but however, despite the double collision and fire, there were actually only a few fatalities in the other two trains.
I see. Did you know my great great grandfather was a soldier in World War One?
Oh, did he survive the war?
No, he didn't.
Oh God, that's
But
awful.
from what my grandmother, which is her his granddaughter, she told me that she knew what happened to him.
Oh,
She said that he gave up his life saving his commander.
that's that's good. Just always where you would always sacrifice yourself for others and
Yeah,
save their
but
lives.
he's not forgotten. His name is on a little statue just outside the church of my hometown.
Oh, that's good.
Um, his name was James Henbest.
James Henbest.
Henbest, yeah,
Henbest. I'll have to think. That isn't pretty interesting. I'll have to think about that later.
yeah. And in fact, my middle name was named after his first name.
Daniel James Wells.
That's right.
Whoa, interesting.
Hmm, yeah. So I'm trying to think for a moment. So
Okay.
yeah, as you can tell from the fact that Duchess of Athol is my private engine, the LMS Princess Coronations are pretty much my favorite BR engines.
I bet.
Uh, Duchess of Sutherland is one of the survivors of the class.
Oh.
Hmm. But yeah, you know how things can be like.
True.
Right. Right. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen now.
Okay.
Uh, yep. That's
Oh, did you
pretty.
send the others the links yet?
Uh, no, not yet. I'll
Oh,
do. I'll. I would rather let them take turns. Because after me, who would you like to speak to next?
well, I was thinking I could talk to all you guys and like take turns as going at well, like you can all get your turns to chat. Like, well, if it was just in one big group.
Oh, you mean you were gonna add more than just me in here?
Yes.
Actually, I might be able to help with that. I- I'm gonna
Okay.
copy your link.
Yes.
I'm gonna send. I'm gonna send it to CJ first.
Okay. So while you're doing that, can I text you something?
What's that?
Of the Thomas Classic Series seasons 1 to 7, which of those is your favorite season?
That's a pretty good question. There's too many for me to count.
Oh, here's Crazy CJ.
CJ,
Hi, CJ.
hang on. Let him get his bearings.
Oh,
What?
oh, there you are. Hey, welcome to our stream.
Um. Hey.
You all right, CJ? You were a bit of a quiet start there.
Yeah.
I was watching a cursed video just now on YouTube.
Oh,
You know
Oh.
those. You know those SMG4 videos, Daniel.
I've watched a few of them. Yeah, but why do you ask?
He made his recent one was if Mario was in Disney. Guess what movie was involved?
What?
What?
Bambi. Of all movies, Bambi.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And it was so short too. Like it was just 2 seconds. Like. Oh my god! I'm just gonna.
Hang on. I'm gonna try and send the link to Mark as well, Eric, to see if he can join or not.
Oh, I would like to do that. In fact, I would like to show you some of my video, like two or my train videos of the trains in the U.S. Since I probably didn't get the chance to show you at one time.
Fair enough. By the way, CJ, I was just talking to Eric earlier about the fact that I went through Harrow and Wheelstone where that big accident happened on my way back from St.
Aye.
Helens.
Aye.
And he was kind of shocked when I told him that one of Duchess of Athol's siblings was involved.
The city of Glasgow.
Glasgow, yeah.
Bit of mispronunciation, but
Nah, it's okay. We all make mistakes in pronunciations.
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back. You two chat away. I'll be right back in about a minute.
That's okay.
you gotta do that.
So yeah, I guess he probably. I think what he meant was, CJ, he wanted us to take turns talking when in a group.
Oh,
I think that's what he meant.
I sure hope so, because otherwise I was gonna be like, if I don't talk, if I spend more than, if I spend not even 30 seconds in backstage, I start to lose my mind.
In what way?
I just do.
Huh.
Don't question it. Just
Oh, okay. But anyway, I did Mark's persona.
but excellent. Next.
All right, I'm back.
All right, just very quickly, Eric and CJ. Mark actually tried to get me with a little video he showed me on Discord, but
Uh-oh. What
he
did he do?
failed.
What video was it?
It's hard to explain, but it didn't shock me enough, so he failed.
Wah, wah.
I'll try and copy the video and show it to you on Discord, CJ.
All right. Right,
But
give me a sec. I'll pull up Discord now.
Okay. So yeah, we were just talking it all out at the moment, Mark.
Well, oh, Daniel, I want to tell you something. My favorite Thomas season of the classic series is season 4.
Oh, why's that?
Well, for one thing, it introduces the narrow gauge engines, and oh my gosh, the visuals in this season are just spectacular. And also, I gotta ask, do you know what my favorite Thomas narrator is?
George Carlin.
Bingo. Yep.
Oh, let me guess. You've heard some of his little comedy routines.
Yes. Hey, Daniel, do you? I'm sure you remember George Carlin, don't you, Daniel?
I think I remember the name. Yeah.
He was
Oh,
the
no.
Yeah, like for example, you should have seen a lot of his comedy videos, although I may give a heads up, he does use strong language in that, but it's just so funny.
I know.
Hmm.
Also, Daniel, I tried to watch the video. It says this link is to a server or channel you don't have access to.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Son
Hang
of a
on.
gun.
Let me try and figure this out.
okay.
Alright.
So, but yeah, I was just telling him that about a cat being a bit of a nuisance.
Oh yeah, Pepper.
um, well, that's the thing. I can't really copy the video properly.
Oh darn.
You'll have to ask Mark for it if you want to see it, CJ.
Yeah. Let's wait. Let's wait for him to get here, and then we'll go from there.
Well, like I said, I don't know if Mark's going to be able to join or not.
He might. He probably might.
I'll send the link to Wolf in case he decides to join as well.
Oh yeah, I was going to mention him as well.
Oh my
Don't
god.
worry.
Casey sent a picture of a raccoon, but there's an arrow pointing at it, and it says cat. What?
What?
I'm sorry. What?
And Ridian. Oh my gosh. Their response.
That is just plain weird.
Like, look in the FRT crew plus Casey, Ridian, and Tom Daniel. You'll see what's going on.
Hang on. What? I'd rather not. Thank you.
Okay.
You don't have
So,
to shit.
So Daniel, who's your favorite Thomas narrator?
That's the thing. I don't know.
Well, there's Ringo Starr, Alec Baldwin, George Carlin, Michael Angeles, Michael Brandon, etc.
So that's the problem. I really don't know.
Well, it's okay if you don't have a favorite, but I'll tell you. I'll give you the name of my favorite UK Thomas narrator, Ringo Starr.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Although for Michael Angeles, he's good. He's okay for me.
hang on a minute, Eric. I just had a response from Wolf. He's got your link, and he says he'll be right there.
Okay.
So he might be here in just any moment. He just needs to set up first.
Alrighty.
Excellent. Now, I sent a response.
To what? To who?
Long story. It's a long story.
Mm.
Dun, 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 dun.
But tell me, I must ask you though, Mark, how did it? I mean, sorry, I got muddled up. Eric, how did it feel starting your very first stream?
Well, I kind of felt a little what's the word I'm looking for?
Nervous?
Well, not really, but I actually found out it was kind of fun. So I'm actually going to pretend this to be like at least an hour and a half, maybe something like that.
An hour and a half stream?
Yeah, or it might be a little bit longer than that.
Well, I think you'd better stick for an hour and a half. Just to, it's like because as you said, this is your first stream. You'd like it to be just like a test or something.
Yes.
So because you could do what I did on my birthday, make it like an hour and a half.
Yeah, yours was 90 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty much right.
Right now I'm at 28 minutes, so I probably got about like 62, 65 minutes to go.
That sounds roughly about right, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, CJ, Mark tried to get me with something, but he failed.
Wah, wah.
You see, you remember when E2 did that video where he showed me a picture of Colleen, Eric?
Oh, wait. Are you talking about when his train persona showed your train persona of what was her name again? I forgot. Colleen. Wait.
Yes.
Or are you talking about the one when she was underwater with a snorkel on?
Yeah, and he ended up looking at me with a smug face.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
This has become a bit of a running gag between him, CJ, and some of the others.
Oh yeah.
And pretty much it's always targeted at me. That's why I keep saying, oh, for goodness sake, why is it always me? But you don't, and that's why I've been getting back at them with DeviantArt pictures. But you don't have to worry, Eric. I don't have anything to get back at you for because you didn't do anything like that.
Of course not. I'm sure they were just doing it out of fun.
Oh yeah. They were only doing it out of fun. Nothing too serious.
I know.
It was just for laughs.
Yeah. Oh, guys, I also have a train friend who loves trains as much as I do. His name is Chris Gunsler.
Chris Gunsler?
Yeah, he's the guy of this owner called Train Web, and also he and his wife Elizabeth, they take trains everywhere around the world, like to special occasions or just riding it for fun. And also tonight, he and his wife Elizabeth are going to be going on Amtrak Southwest Chief riding some private cars to Chicago, and I'm planning on calling him to wishing him a great trip. In fact, earlier this year, they were taking the Amtrak Southwest Chief to Florida, and
Wait,
I called Chris to wish him a great trip, and he even included me in his story on TrainWeb.
hold it.
What?
The Southwest Chief doesn't go to Florida. The Sunset Limited does.
I know. I mean, they were taking the Southwest Chief as part of their trip to Florida. They from Los Angeles to Chicago, then the Capital Limited to Washington, and then the Silver Star to Miami.
Oh, that makes sense.
By the way, guys, look who's with me right now.
Oh, geez, it's Pepper, isn't it?
Oh, hey, Pepper.
Look at the camera.
Oh,
Your camera's not on, dude.
Yeah, it
oh
is.
my God, what a sweet face.
Not on my screen.
It's Wolf. Hold on, just give me a
there it
second. Let me take a picture of Pepper.
Oh,
Oh, Pepper's such a cutie pie.
yeah, but look at what it says on it. Look what it says on its collar. Do not feed.
Hey, Ed.
It
All
means.
right, I'm gonna add Wolf in.
Hey, well,
Hello,
Hey.
Wolf.
What's up?
As
Well, it's
Casey
all right.
says.
we're just having a little nice chat with Eric today, Wolf, and I was just showing him my cat.
Pepper.
As Casey would say, yo, Daniel, face reveal.
Yeah, hang on, I don't know. I can't hear him purring. Oh, he is purring.
I heard it.
How old is Pepper?
That's a good question. I don't really know. All right, Pepper, you're gonna have to move out of the way. I need to turn my camera off. To be honest, I think he's roughly nearly about 10 years old now.
Oh,
What-
that's how old. Was he born the same year his brother Jasper, who unfortunately lost, was born?
Yeah, he was, but it was it's because Jasper lost his life because he ended up wandering off to a part of Artist's Way he wasn't supposed to.
I know you told me about that, but I'm glad he didn't suffer any pain.
No, and I don't have to worry about him anymore because he was cremated after he had gone.
And does you have a grave for him in the backyard?
Not yet. We still got his ashes, but at least we know he's home safe.
Oh,
But I mean, he may have been annoying too, but he was still part of our family, and he was still Pepper's brother.
oh yeah.
Oh,
I also lost my pet cat Sundance. He also died of a heart attack last year.
Something scary happened with one of my dogs last night.
What happened?
One of my dachshunds ended up having a seizure. She's doing fine now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And
Wolf.
I lost my dog, my girl dog, Lila.
Yeah. What did you say her name was again, Wolf?
Lila.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Lila.
really sorry to hear about that. Was she a Yorkie?
Yes, a Yorkie.
Oh God, how
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah,
but
but she didn't. But she didn't. We didn't put her down. She just. I don't know. She just did it herself. Just.
Oh,
Yeah.
but yeah, but
At least it's much natural than going to the vet.
They're not
And-
doing.
but either way,
And
the
then-
point is, we still got Jasper's ashes, and we know he's home safe, really. But we do plan to put a little grave down for him soon. But
Well, true. At least you still got Pepper with you.
yeah, but anyway, there was at least Pepper. He may be annoying now, but at least Pepper doesn't do something that Jasper used to do.
What's that?
This might sound rather gross, but Jasper used to try and eat leftovers out of the bin.
Oh,
I know.
I know.
He kept
know-
doing it when we went to bed, so we had to close the door in the kitchen.
oh, but there were times when you said he was like to be quiet and find a nice nap when you took a picture of him sleeping on his bed, and he was pretty cute as Pepper.
Oh yeah, he usually did that. I'm trying to think. What was it?
Well,
What
that's
else was I
exciting.
going to say?
I
And
don't know,
recently, sorry, what are you going to say, CJ?
just a question out of left field. Who's excited for Baby and Lassie episode 9 and 10?
I hope you're prepared. I hope you'll be ready for when you voice Lincoln in the future, Eric.
Oh yeah, you guys told me about that.
It's fitting.
Also, when is episode 4 going to be? Oh yeah, that's right. I heard that Olivia's got to do her lines, and you'll probably do the episode. What's it going to be
Yeah.
called?
It's going to be called Umbreon.
What will that be about?
The
Have you ever heard
Pokemon-
of Pokemon Umbreon?
I think so.
It's a. If you let me share my screen, I'll show you Umbreon.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, let me get my share screen up. And while I'm at it, a little while back, Eric, Pepper was suffering from a bladder problem.
Oh, I think
yeah.
I saw you told. I heard about that when you showed Geo the on E2's birthday stream.
But yeah, let me just say, he was feeling rather uncomfortable because there was a blockage in his bladder that he couldn't go for the. You know.
I know, but
You mean the trip to the loo?
Yeah, so we
You mean-
took him to the vets, and they managed to get all the wet stuff out of him, and you can imagine how relieved he was to get it out.
I bet.
But after a couple of weeks of recovering, he's able to go. He's gone back to normal, and he's looking much better now.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm glad you saw him now rather than later, because he had some of his fur shaved off the front of his neck.
Oh, Pepper is so cute.
Yeah. Anyway, as I was
yeah.
saying, where was I? Oh yeah, Umbreon.
Yeah.
This is the Pokemon I'm referring to.
Oh,
She's what you would call a black fox with yellow circles.
black fox with yellow circles.
She's one of the evolutions.
Evolutions.
Yo, that is a pointy tail.
Why is that? Hang on,
I-
you'll see what I mean. The evolutions,
Yeah.
meaning Eevee can turn into any one of these guys or girls.
Huh.
But yep, that's pretty much what I'm like.
Why does
Also-
one of
What?
Why does one of them look like Blaze from Sonic?
This one,
No, the other one, the right next to it, to the right.
that.
The one, yeah, that one.
Oh, that's Espeon.
That one, for a split second, that one looked like Blaze. Like Blaze.
She does a little bit, yeah. But
Oh.
that's. But also, I'm gonna need. After I've got Olivia's lines for the next episode, I will need her to do lines for Duchess of Athol for my upcoming audio story.
Oh, what's the auto story going to be called?
Sonic in the
Teens.
back rooms.
Team Sonic in the back rooms.
Team Sonic in the back rooms. Huh.
Yeah, Wolf and CJ know what the back rooms are, don't you guys?
And out of left field, I said, it sounds like a good place where I could build like a huge model train layout.
Oh, trust me. Like I said, CJ, Eric, the back rooms are a place you do not want to go to.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Let me give you a description of the back rooms.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
They are like a virtual reality of nothing but empty rooms. In order to enter the back rooms, you have to no clip, like in Gary's mod, in the wrong places at the wrong times. And you end up in this strange world of damp and yellow empty rooms. And it's like a huge maze with no windows, so you cannot see the outside world at all.
Oh boy.
And that's not the worst of it. If you can't find a way out the back rooms, you can die two ways.
Starvation or this random
Hang on.
monster.
You can die either by starvation or the other, we get killed by the monster.
Oh god, don't even remind me of that.
Too bad. He just did anyways.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, let's see. I'll start with the back rooms. This is a rough idea of what the back rooms look like. Just
Stay
a
on
bit.
Daniel.
Yes, Wolf?
What do you think of the new character I just made?
Oh, that's
What-
very interesting, Wolf.
What character?
It's something that he's thought of. And Eric, this is the backrooms monster.
Yeah, it looks like Siren Head, not gonna lie.
What makes you think he looks like Siren Head?
Do you not
Who's Siren Head?
do you
Who's
not
Siren Head?
wait,
Yeah.
you don't you mean you don't
Before I look it up for you, Eric, let me give you a description. Siren Head is a creepy monster that is really tall and blends in with the forest, but they call him Siren Head because he has 2 large mechaphones for his head. And in those mechaphones, there are actual teeth.
Oh.
I'm still sharing my screen because I'm about to show you.
Oh. All right.
Hey, hang on. This is Siren Head.
Oh my god, he looks creepy.
I know, and he's actually had a few video games made on him.
If a Minecraft admin had megaphones for a head,
But
that's probably it.
and some people on YouTube have actually made fan-made videos on him.
Oh.
But
I
whether Siren Head is real or not, I do not know.
I do
And to
not
be honest,
know
I
either.
really don't want to know.
Oh.
if I had to
fact-
guess,
In fact,
fine.
Wolf also made his own character based on Siren Head, didn't you, Wolf?
Yes, Whistlelupe.
Salute.
Whistlelupe. I'll let Wolf
Whistlelupe.
I'll let Wolf explain it to you.
Okay.
Well, Whistlelupe is like a wolf, but instead of a head of a wolf, but it's a whistle.
Oh.
A train
A,
whistle.
a steam train whistle.
Seriously, come on, bro.
Uh,
Seriously, come on, bro.
Oh, come on.
Hang on, just a second. Very quickly, Eric, I'm just going onto YouTube to find a video and send a link in the private chat of Siren Head sounds. So that
Okay.
you know what Siren Head sounds like. Because if you
Okay.
hear Siren Head, he can easily do like false codes or anything to trick people into thinking it's someone they know.
Oh boy.
All right, here's the private chat so you know what it'll sound like.
Okay, I'll check a look at it later.
Okay.
Oh boy. Yeah,
But if you hear something like bang, bang,
That's one of the PS emergency system or something like that.
Siren Head makes that sound. So if you hear that noise in a place where you know it's not supposed to be, I suggest run.
Or
Oh,
my God.
yeah.
I'm being reminded of like you gotta take shelter in case of it's like a tornado. Speaking of which, we had a tornado a couple 100 miles north of here last night.
Oh,
There was a tornado that happened?
Couple 100 miles north of where I live. Yeah.
Whoa.
You could sort of say, Eric, that CJ here lives in an area where they have tornadoes.
Oh yeah, he lives in Michigan.
Yeah. I never
You know-
knew Michigan could get tornadoes.
Neither
When
did
did-
I.
When did you first find that out, CJ?
Probably when I had to have my first when I first had to take shelter, which was 3 years ago.
Well, my country goes through some storms as well. I remember one. You still there, Eric? You've gone off AFK.
Oh yeah, my mom's just coming back. She just went to go shopping for something.
Okay. As I was saying, my country goes through thunderstorms because I remember one night when I went to bed, and there was a thunderous, heavy rain shower coming down. The wind was blowing a gale. Lightning was flashing. I think it was just going right over us. But one time when the dark clouds were right over us that night, there was a close-up flash of lightning, which made the whole area look like it was daytime at night for a second. And then just 2 seconds, there was this loud rumble of thunder, like it was absolutely very loud.
I bet. And also, one time back in 2021 in October, I actually saw lightning outside my backyard, and I even videotaped it.
Wasn't it? No offense, but wasn't it scary?
It was a bit, but it was pretty cool. It's on my YouTube channel. You can check it. You can check it out.
Okay, I'll have a look at it later. Because I've still got. Speaking of YouTube, I've still got my recordings of train spotting that I took when I went to St. Helens to upload.
Oh.
I haven't got around to doing that yet.
Oh. And also, I also downloaded and uploaded a new video. This is a Big Bang Theory Lego stop motion video. It's from a clip from the episode that I showed you back when we were doing a Google chat.
Oh yeah, my sisters and my mum sometimes watch The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, it's so funny shit. Such a funny show.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Wolf, take a look. Do you see what locomotive's on my profile?
Is that an Amtrak?
Oh yeah, it's the -8 B32-8 BWH, nicknamed the Pepsi Can.
I think I can guess why it's called the Pepsi Can, because it's got Pepsi Can colors on it.
Indeed. Also, I have a I have
Coming through.
I have
Yeah,
an HO scale model of it right here,
Oh, like a Bachmann model sort of thing.
a Bachmann model HO scale.
Oh,
Clear the
I've-
way. She's
I usually
coming
get
through.
Bachmann models too, but they're all usually based on British engines.
Yeah.
And
There's-
then and it even over the past several months, I've been trying to look for an HO scale model of some of the American engines.
They're not very easy to come by where that you are they?
True.
know.
To
And
be
they're-
honest with you, CJ, American models aren't very easy for me to come by here in England because pretty much I can only find models of American engines when there's a model exhibition going on. In fact, I just told Eric, CJ, that yesterday you and I both noticed that he seemed to like Amtrak's a lot. So I just want to ask out of curiosity, Eric,
Yes.
Oh no!
what is it? What is it about the Amtrak's that fascinates you so much?
Well, it's essentially it's the National Passenger Railroad in America, and they have several kinds of trains all over America, like the Southwest Chief, the California Zephyr, Sunset Limited, Coast Starlight, and Pacific Surfliner routes, and they're just really fascinating to me.
I got
Yeah.
I got good news and bad news for you, Daniel.
What is
Yeah.
it, CJ?
I'm looking on the Bachmann Trains website. The good news was there is a HO scale model of the Pacific Jupiter, but there's two bad news.
And what's that?
One, well, actually three.
What are they?
One, you'd have to modify the couplings that way it could pull the rolling stock you have.
And
Two, it's very expensive at $369 US. And three, it's sold out.
Blimey.
what how much did you say it was in dollars?
$369 US.
And how much is that in British money?
How am I supposed to know? Okay, hang on.
But oh my god, that is either way,
$369.
that is a lot of money. While we're at it, Eric, as I told you, you know those pictures of the trains I showed you from my trip?
Yes.
Like I said, those trains are pretty much up north from my hometown. The
Yeah.
trains that I have in my part, which is on the
Holy.
Southwestern Railway,
Oh my god.
we usually have class 158.
Class 158.
Uh-huh.
All right, I just found out.
What is
Yes.
it?
It's 295.47 pounds.
Oh, I just googled that up as well.
You're pulling me leg right now, CJ.
Oh, really? Hang on.
I mean, I can afford engines like the
Eric.
big tender engines I got, but that's something else.
Eric, share my screen.
I am. There it is.
Told you so.
Oh my god. I could go up to usually I go up to about 180 for the big tender engines I get, but not that much.
But
Uh,
295,
Is it two? Is it two? You said 284.
295.47.
295.47. 0.47.
Hang on, 295.47.
0.47.
That's $369.06 in US.
Precisely.
Exactly.
But honestly, I can cope with buying a tender engine for Hornby that goes up to about roughly 180 quid, but not that
180
much.
quick.
But this one was
You mean 224 pound, $24.83?
I guess so.
plus it. Oh, maybe that's why it has it's DCC sound equipped. That's why it's so blooming expensive.
Well, tell me, guys, have you heard of these G-scale railway models?
That
I think
sounds
so.
They're
Oh
like big models that you can make into a railway that runs in your backyard or something.
I mean, is it almost like for a scale fit for mice?
You could say that, but I went to a museum in North Wales once that shows railway models, and there was a model of G-scale that was for sale, but I couldn't afford it for the type of money it was worth. Do you know how much it was worth?
How much?
£250,000.
Holy cow!
But I think I know the reason why.
Why?
I think it was decorated with real gold plating.
Oh,
Wow.
I was thinking, 250 grand? I can't afford that.
What, 250? You said?
£250,000 in English, yeah.
250.
I think he's just looking up how much that would be in American money.
Is it what it's 2-550?
Let me type it in the private chat, Wolf, then you know what I'm on about.
no, I got it.
Yeah, that's the kind of amount of money I was referring to, Wolf, if you look in the private chat.
That's $312,265.
302,265.
It's $312,265.
Good grief. It's even more expensive in American money.
Good gravy.
I found some of the Thomas models you use.
Oh,
Hang on a minute. Do you want to share your screen so we can see what you're referring to, CJ?
Fine. I know you own most of these.
You know I own most of these?
oh yeah, like that one.
This one, this one.
That one.
Oh, yeah,
that one. That one. That one.
Hang on. Let me look. Is that James in his B livery?
Oh, from season 10.
I didn't know they did Batman models of that.
Or his black livery from
Hang on.
The Adventure
And
Begins.
Thomas in his London, Brighton, and South Coast Railway green? I've heard that they were going to do models of that, but I didn't know when they were going to start selling them.
Oh yeah, that was from The Adventure Begins.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said. Oh.
But in some of the trains simulator versions, he was painted in London, Brighton, South Coast Railway brown.
Uh-oh.
What is it, Eric?
Oh, sorry. I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, never mind. I think it's gone.
Okay. But yeah, I get sneezes like that sometimes. Oh, also, Wolf, I'm not uploading it just yet, but I've done something to get you back for that little thing you did yesterday to me.
What?
What's that?
It's a long story.
It's a long story, Eric. Technically, Wolf did a drawing. You remember Nala from The Lion King?
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, Wolf did a drawing of Nala as an anthro, but in a jungle outfit with a really large backside.
Okay.
I know it sounds awkward, but
don't question it, Eric.
Yeah, don't question it. But I thought of something to get back at Wolf for it.
What?
You could say it's like a running gag with that Colleen stuff.
Oh.
Oh my god.
But I'd rather not explain it here. It might sound a bit awkward.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But usually we just, like I said, Eric, we only do this just for laughs.
I know.
I mean, I could show it if you really wanted me to.
Don't.
Oh, I'd rather look at it myself.
All right. I'm not uploading it just yet, but I will on DA later on.
Yeah.
Boy.
If he tries to show it here, it's gonna get demonetized.
Yeah, we don't want that, do we?
Yeah. Good idea.
The English boy. Now I was seeing all these pictures of Mason Rogers in my DeviantArt gallery, and I just instantly thought of Mark.
Oh, guys, I wanted to show you something. Speaking of Nala, look right here. Look at this picture.
Yeah, I remember that screenshot.
And guess who Nala's with?
Kiara.
Yep.
I would have thought so.
Well, we could see the thing at the top.
Yeah, I think we might have already known that from seeing Lion King 2.
Actually, I haven't.
Why not?
I don't have it.
Oh,
apparently it's because since this film was DVD, probably almost nobody realized it. In fact, this is in one of my most underrated Disney movies list, and also Kiara, in my opinion, is the most underrated Lion King and Disney character for me.
well, Why is that?
Well, what I love is that she's just so likable, and she never holds a grudge against someone, like especially towards Kovu. And when Simba just is hostile towards him, she snaps at him and calls him out for his behavior towards him.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Because
Hold on.
like me and Wolf are like what you mean. Because Wolf and I agree that everyone lives no matter what, right?
That sounds like
Yeah.
someone I know. That
Because
sounds
and that's why Wolf and I are still a bit distraught after what's happening in Ukraine.
Hey, Daniel.
Oh,
After what Eric said, that sounds like someone that I know.
Like
Who?
that who?
oh, and
Right here.
Where are you looking?
hold on.
Oh, oh yeah, Laddie and Aloo.
You
They're
mean
gonna.
Lassie and Alu?
No.
no.
That's her son, dude.
It's a fan-made character made by Cox Preston for CJ.
Oh,
And
So
he's
Laddie is technically, like CJ said, Laddie is Lassie's son.
oh.
he's the oldest out of 5.
Oh,
Hang on, I gotta show him the other thing.
Oh, do you have to, CJ?
really?
Yes,
He likes to show off his artwork to us.
it was after this.
Oh, what is that?
You'll
That's
have to
Lincoln and Lassie seeing their pup. Well, Lassie is showing the babies after they were born.
Oh, I bet they look so cute.
And this is meant to be an actual scene from my upcoming Transformers project
Oh,
called It's called Tales of British Railways Transformers Prime. It's a special that I'm working on.
oh.
If you want me to, Eric, I can actually show you some of the pictures that I took. CJ and Wolf have probably already seen them, but I'm willing to show you them.
Okay.
All right, let me just get the right memory card in. Let's see, where did I keep that? Here it is. Just got to plug it in. So yeah, but before I'm not going to make the story just yet, Eric, because I want to get Bambi and Lassie's series over with.
Oh, yeah, it's always good to focus on one series at a time.
Yeah. And Wolf and I were discussing a couple of weeks ago that one day I shall have to make Jack the 9F in his own little series, right, Wolf?
Mm-hmm.
But the trouble is, the Hornby 9F I've got is starting to get really old and isn't working as much.
What? Wait, what? I haven't.
My 9F that I use for Jack, it still works, but it makes a lot of squeaking noises.
Oh, do you think it's getting rusty?
Maybe.
Probably.
So
Maybe
that's why I'm
should-
currently looking for a new one.
Maybe you should oil it or something.
Maybe, but like I said, if the worst comes to the worst, I can always try and find a new one.
Okay.
All right.
you could-
Anyway, I'm about to share my screen to show my pictures,
Okay.
and you'll like this one, Eric, because some of the pictures I took for this show were filmed outside.
Oh, that's a really cool camera you got.
Hang on. Yeah, it's a Canon camera, a Canon zoom lens 5 times.
Canon
No. Oh,
It's-
yeah.
zoom less 5x or 5 times.
5x, yeah. That's the
Did I
best
type it right in the
can-
private chat?
Hang on. No. Let me do it for you.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Oh,
Canon zoom lens 5 times. That's what I was referring to.
Oh, sorry. My mistake. I accidentally
All right.
mispronounced the S with less.
So yeah, I did these scenes outside because some of these scenes are meant to take outside. It's still in the furry kingdoms, but away from the tracks.
Oh.
So yeah, and I picked the right day for it because it was really hot out there that day.
I
And,
bet.
And on a side note, there are some where the camera is just pointing at the ground. Don't think that was a mistake because the animals are going to go there.
Well, you're absolutely right there, CJ.
Like,
This is like a prologue for the story where Prime and Megatron have a discussion before going into battle, and then the title of the film comes up. And that's a grassy area.
In, uh, insert the stories of insert the intro to Stories of War by Victor Tansey.
Mm-hmm. This CJ is meant to be like an area where Lincoln will discover the old warehouse Megatron is working in.
And that's after he finds out the big news about Lassie.
Yep.
You told Eric about the little
About what?
the little side story, right?
I think it's best if you told him while I'm showing these pictures.
Okay, tell me.
Let
Go
me-
ahead, CJ.
Let me just say this in three.
Sorry, I have to write the sorry about that, Dan. When I'm writing
No, it's okay, Wolf. It's okay, Wolf. Go
Let
ahead,
me-
CJ.
Let me
Go ahead,
say it
CJ.
in 3 simple words.
What?
Lassie is pregnant.
Yep, that's right, Eric. Lassie is pregnant in this story.
Wow.
So yeah, these pictures are like for the battle scene from the first battle.
And it's very appropriate considering
Considering
never mind.
what?
Never mind. I was getting ahead of myself.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Well, considering who the father of Lassie's puppies are.
Yeah.
You know
What's
who
the
it is,
name?
Eric? You know who it
Who-
is, Eric?
Who's the name?
It's Lincoln, the one you're
Oh!
voicing.
Oh. Oh,
That's
that
right.
makes sense.
That's right, Eric. Lincoln is the father of Lassie's pups.
Well, Lassie's the mama.
Uh-huh.
all 5 of them.
So yeah, after the first battle, the Decepticons make a retreat.
Oh.
But after Optimus Prime enters the warehouse to destroy whatever it is they were planning, hang on.
He
He
gets
becomes-
So where'd you get those action figures from the Optimus Prime series?
he goes from
I got them on Amazon.
Oh.
Optimus, as you can see here, Optimus Prime has become infected with Dark Energon, turning him into Nemesis Prime.
and
I remember when you saw in one of your Tales of Duchess of Athel episodes, the one about Tidal Wave, Tidal Wave came to the rescue and defeated Tidal Wave, and you said it causes the effect to destroy him in one massive bang from a gunshot.
Yep. I know it wasn't my best project with Transformers, but it was a start.
all of this, with all of this going on, I was trying to think of like where the special would go in like the timeline for like
Mm-hmm.
Tales of British Railways and Furry Railway Tales. We have all these series going on, and with all the episodes being delayed a little bit.
Yeah, and these fields where I took these pictures, they were taken near a little lake that lives near my house.
Oh, I actually wondered if that was in your backyard or something, but actually no, I realized I get it because that's far away from your house because it's in the middle of like a countryside or something.
Exactly.
And so basically, Eric, I'm trying to work on like a timeline project of when each event happened. So like 2020 would be like where season 1. So like I'm starting to think like season 1 and 2, and in the Bambi and Lassie series, Transformers special, season 3 of Furry Railway Tales.
Uh-huh. Wait, Daniel, did you stop working on your Tales of British Railways for a while?
Why'd you ask?
Because I actually saw that you stopped at like episode 24 or 25 or something.
Oh, yeah, that was because I had a bit of a struggle trying to find new ideas.
Yeah,
Oh.
so you decided to go back to the old style, which is like the like without the numbered episodes.
Yeah, that's going to be my new Tales of BR sort of thing. There won't be any numbers, but as they get added to the list, that'll be the order of stories for you.
Oh.
Jasper is just the beginning of the new stories, which I know it's taking a while, but here's
And
the idea. I can make the normal Tales of BR as I go along with the other series.
Jasper, the Horde
J72.
J72.
That's right.
And speaking of which, you know how you mentioned like the Thomas characters and how they were supposedly bought?
Yeah, but I've decided that they can be visitors or allies of furry railways.
Well, I was thinking because I'm still working on that timeline. I'm thinking like during the Fox Railways early days, they were
Yeah.
on loan as new engines began to arrive.
That's,
Oh,
I never actually thought about it that way, CJ.
Yeah, there that right there was one of the shots of like the ground.
Yeah.
And so basically,
This is after they save Optimus from the dark energon within.
wait a minute. Was that Bumblebee I just saw?
Yeah, Bumblebee was in it.
There,
Right
there it
there.
is. And
Right
who are
there.
the Optimus and his guys defending? I mean,
Yeah.
defeating against, going
The,
against.
the Decepticons.
Oh, let me guess. Wave is not one of them because he's dead because Optimus Prime blew him up.
Okay, I've got Barricade, Soundwave, Starscream, Shatter, Shockwave, and Brunt.
And you already know who
Cool names
and
for
you know
the
who,
for the guys.
and you already know who Shockwave is going to be voiced by.
Shockwave.
Yep. You get it?
That's a funny reference.
Huh?
You get it? Shockwave, the streamlined engine.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Oh my. Anyways,
Okay. So I think Optimus and Megatron will be voiced by Geo, possibly.
Ooh.
And this is a picture where Optimus is talking to Lassie or one of the other animals.
Who's gonna voice Optimus?
I think Geo is probably going to do that.
yeah, Gio.
Oh, I thought that picture on the ground. That's probably you're gonna edit it with the
So
the
yeah,
animals.
I've got the pictures. I just need to do my scenes right by the railway because at a scene with the engines, they're going to interrogate one of the Decepticons to get him to tell them what Megatron did to Optimus.
Oh,
But those are the pictures that I took
What's
outside.
that banging?
what?
What's with the banging right now?
Oh, there's some guys that are in my house and they're working on like clean the water pipes. They're trying to get the walls back into place.
Oh,
Okay.
Just don't mind them.
but yep, those are my photographs that I took outside.
Wow, that must have been really those were really cool, interesting pictures.
Thank you.
Right.
But I can tell you though, again, it was really hot when I took those pictures.
Right.
When did you take them?
What is it, CJ?
I'm getting a head start on that timeline
Oh, okay.
because I had not even started writing it. I was still trying to work the kinks out in my mind, and I think I'm gonna work out like the major parts,
Oh,
get all that out of the way.
oh yeah. Oh, so Daniel, when did you take those pictures?
It was quite a while back. I can't really remember.
Oh,
Probably back in March.
Probably, yeah.
All right, so. All right,
But yeah, I guess I must have taken them back in March.
oh.
But yeah, I've got so many engines in my cupboard now.
Yeah.
I guess some of them will probably be visiting engines.
Oh,
And I'm also trying to pick a perfect normal car for my Persona that's in my railway manager self.
oh yeah. Like, what car are you gonna choose?
Well, in my role plays with Wolf, I have a sports car that transforms into a Vixen robot, like an actual Vixen Autobot.
Oh, you mean like
But-
Optimus or someone?
Yeah, you could say that, but since she's always busy being a defender, I have to pick a normal car to use it, and I think I've already found the perfect one.
Who?
I was thinking maybe a Range Rover.
A Range Rover. Huh.
Yeah. Hang on, let me find the right car so that I know what I'm looking for. Range Rover. Let's see, which one would it be?
Oh, also speaking of my what we were talking about earlier about underrated movies, Lion King, Sim's Pride. I'm actually thinking of making a top 10 underrated movies that I've seen, like particularly. Yeah,
I mean, you're
sorry.
making sort of a top 5 sort of thing for YouTube.
Yeah, I'm just gonna film it, and also I'm also going to upload it to YouTube. And also, I think the most underrated movie, in my opinion, is Cars.
Oh, of
Can you
course.
explain why?
It's my
Wait.
favorite Pixar film, and Lightning McQueen is my favorite Pixar character.
Oh.
Daniel, you're screen sharing still.
I know. I'm. See,
No,
I was
it's
thinking,
okay. I added it to it so that he could show us.
I was thinking like this sort of car would be nice for a normal car to drive.
Oh,
Yeah. I lo-
what kind of car is it called? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's the Range
Hey,
Rover. My mistake.
Hang on. While we're at it, Wolf, what's your favorite car again?
Formula One.
A Formula
that's-
One race car.
That's kind of like Francesco Bernoulli from Cars 2.
A little, yeah. Wolf likes these kind of race cars.
And it should
Oh,
be,
yeah.
and it should be no surprise what my favorite type of car is.
Oh.
And that is
Well, it's a bit of a tiebreaker.
a tiebreaker.
A 1967 Ford Mustang, a Mini Cooper, and this baby.
I think
The
CJ
DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Hang on. Let me say this. When this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious stuff.
Oh yeah, he likes that kind of car. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing now.
Maybe this reference will give it away. Guys, you gotta come back with me. Oh,
He
no,
watches Back to the Future.
you're not gonna fall for that, are you, Daniel?
I don't know what the gag is.
So basically, like somebody would you were expecting you were saying something to somebody and talking over the phone, and you're like, I'm right there, and then all of a sudden they pull up and they'll go like, Daniel, you gotta come back with me, and then you're like, where? And then they'll reply, Back to the Future.
Oh.
Well, that's the thing. You see, Eric, I never really watched these Back to the Future films.
I actually, my favorite one, I think, is the second one.
Speaking of Back to the Future, CJ, while I was in London last Saturday, I saw a billboard saying that they were making a Back to the Future musical.
Oh, cool.
It's like a musical version of the film.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, guys, can I say something? In the film The Polar Express, in the scene when the train is
Yeah,
about to go
flux
racing
capacitor.
down the hill.
Oh yeah, the flux capacitor.
Yeah. You should check out GWR Studios' Goofs in the Polar Express. And one thing he says is, so the question is, why is there one on the Polar Express? Could this mean the Polar Express is a time machine?
Da, da, da.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I told CJ this yesterday to the others, Eric. When I was a little kid, you know The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Oh yeah, Olivia showed me that movie.
Well, when I was a little kid, I used to be absolutely terrified of that film.
Why?
Well, because some of the characters in there sort of scared me a little from the way they looked. Because it was Halloween and sort of thing.
Oh, that makes sense.
And this may sound unusual, but at the time, Jack Skellington really terrified me himself. And when he sees the Christmas holiday door?
Yeah.
Well, when the camera is fixed on Jack as he's walking up to it, it makes it look like he's staring at you with those blank eye sockets.
Hmm.
Hang on, Daniel.
But as I grew older,
I have to fix a goof on the.
Okay, but as I grew older, Eric, I began to see Jack and his movie differently because I realized Jack's not a bad guy.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a really sweet guy, really likable guy. In fact, when Olivia and I went to Disneyland on Halloween, she got to introduce me to him.
How did you feel about that?
It was fantastic.
Yep. So that's why possibly sometime during this Christmas time, I'm decided I'm going to face my fears and watch the full movie.
That's a good way to do it.
Also, hey,
Yes,
did I have
Yes.
Give me a minute, CJ. I'm just going to say. So sometimes, Eric, I say to myself, "Okay, Jack, if you're trying to get me to like you, it's working." Because I think it's time I overcame my fears.
Yeah. definitely.
Anyway, what are you about to say, CJ?
Hey, Eric, did you know that later on in our series, Balto becomes Laddie's father-in-law?
Who become Bambi?
No, Laddie's
Oh.
son.
Oh,
Well, here's your proof.
okay.
Uh,
Look,
I'm
hold on,
sure
yeah, hold on. Oh my god, yeah, that does definitely looks different.
it's not Lassie anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right, because I could tell that's not her colors.
Yeah. You've gone quiet, Daniel.
I'm sorry, I'm just
She's
trying.
probably just doing something, thinking of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Lou and her pups.
Sorry, Wolf, I'm going to be a bit delayed with this comment because I can't, because the whole message is linked together.
Oh dear. That's gonna be what? Are you talking about something?
Yeah, don't worry. Hang on, I'm going to try and fix this myself.
Oh, also, Daniel, guys, about my the new Big Bang Theory stop motion video I made. It's on YouTube, and you can check it out if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have a look at that later on, probably after the stream.
Yeah, probably. Oh, hey, from Olivia DOA and Christine, I want to say probably the funniest scene ever one of the funniest scenes in the entire video is this. Watch. You guys see the screen?
Yeah, we see it.
Man, that is actually an impressive frame you got of Duchess of Athol, Daniel.
Thank you.
Wait. Hey, God.
I'm confused.
Yes? What?
Sorry, no, I'm talking to Wolf. Sorry, Wolf, I'm having a bit of trouble here because I can't seem to remember where you started this.
It's on the.
Hang on.
Oh, also, guys, listen to this scene. This is scene probably made me.
I put whatever has the crate of pottery.
Okay,
That's
hang
where
on.
I started.
Hang on, I think I got it now.
Oh, and also this line made me laugh. Listen. Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom, Mr. Oliver.
We can't hear the video's audio from here.
Wait, you can't?
I
No.
could hear it. I can hear it.
I can hear it a little bit.
Okay.
I can hear it a little bit, just not very loud.
Hold on. Let me try and raise the volume a little bit.
Oh.
Not too much. It can hurt our ears or.
Yeah, we don't want that, do we?
No,
Okay.
it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways,
Okay, try it now.
Okay, here it comes.
There better not be you in there, Bambi.
That's better.
I'm not gonna lie though, that quote actually made me chuckle. I mean, like, why the heck would Bambi be sitting in the car when he can't even drive it?
He's too young. He's too young to drive anyway. So.
And but you do have a point though, Eric. He doesn't have any fingers.
Yeah. Also,
And
this
besides-
picture right here, when after the encounter when they got injured, I gotta say the color you made to Duchess of Athol's eyes, that was really well creative.
Oh, by the
And by the way, Olivia wasn't really injured. Her foot was just bruised.
Yeah,
By the
I know that.
Anyway, yes, CJ?
I went to a train show a while back, and I got these guys.
What guys? Oh. Okay, I got it sent, Wolf.
Got it.
Yeah, I got Duncan, Steven, Whiff, Timothy, Dennis, and Merlin.
Merlin.
Invisibility on. Oh, and oh boy.
What? What's so funny?
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Look, hey guys,
I think you need to share his screen again.
Oh,
Hecker.
what is that?
It's Hecker.
I think it's a big cat of some sort.
I could tell, but why does he have such big ears.
Hecker.
CJ, you're not making sense.
Yeah.
No, look at
Oh, he
it's-
changed the profile.
it's Floppa.
Oh.
That's literally it's Floppa the Hecker.
Hmm.
And Eric, did you see this one funny edited screenshot from Tatmar?
No, I haven't. You'll probably have to
Oh
show
boy. Sorry, Daniel. I had
Right.
to.
me.
Look at his face.
Oh,
What are you doing?
CJ, this
I was just
picture-
trying to imitate that expression.
CJ, this picture is getting really old now.
Oh, yeah. That's become a meme. You know, there are several Thomas internet memes that have been used from lines from certain episodes.
Oh yeah, I know how that feels.
Oh, hey, anyone recognize this reference? Hey, anyone know this reference? This is fine. You guys know that meme with like the dog sitting on a fire and he's just like, this is fine.
Oh,
Oh god.
yeah.
Well, I think Wolf once told me that I can't remember for sure, but he once told me that a hunter got punished for illegal hunting, and you know what his punishment was?
He had
What?
to watch Bambi. I know that one. I know that.
He had to
that
watch
was-
Bambi for a long time.
Oh boy. His
I know.
punishment should have been like he should have been shot in the rear or something. What the heck is that?
That's
hand
the
up.
handle.
Yeah, but why has he got like big eyes?
Not a clue.
Big anime eyes.
Why does he have them, CJ?
Oh, hey, speaking of which, guys, I want to tell you something. Do you know you know that Thomas and Friends has a really lot of awesome crashes, but you know I think one of the most awesome ones is.
Which one?
Do you remember the episode Gordon Takes a Tumble?
Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, I mean, that crash Gordon had, for example, like he was pulling a freight train and then suddenly, after a result for a gain turned onto a branch line, he ends up coming off the rails with his trucks behind him.
Oh,
mean-
yeah.
I mean, yeah, think about it. I mean, if he come off the rails and just tumbled down the hill and came to a stop, that would have been fine. But he doesn't. He just keeps on going, keeps crashing to stop through a pile of hay and then through some tires, leaving his tender behind, and then he crashes through the shed and comes to a stop.
Well, I think he did learn one thing. It's always better to learn advice, and he now knows that it is stupid to ignore go slow signs.
Sorry, sir. Oh. In fact, that's actually considered by a lot of people to be a fan favorite for Series 6.
Hmm.
It's also my personal favorite episode from that series, along with other ones like Percy's Chocolate Crunch, James and the Red Balloon, and Thomas and the Jet Engine, and Toby Had a Little Lamb.
Oh, yeah. You
Oh,
know,
by the-
speaking of Gordon, Golden Eagle is pretty much a bit of both Gordon and James.
Oh, what about Spencer?
Oh, no. He's nowhere near as ignorant as Spencer. I mean, yes,
Well-
he's his brother, but he treats all engines as equals, and he doesn't show off as
Right.
much.
Oh yeah, I mean, for example, there's two differences between Gordon and Spencer. I mean, Spencer is boastful and pompous, just like Gordon, but he's more arrogant and less sensible. Like Gordon, for example, he does get boastful and defensive of himself, but he's still more mature than Spencer.
And you know, there is one engine that that Spencer should not screw with.
And
Who?
who would that be?
Look, Mason Rogers.
Oh, yeah.
Trust
Oh,
me.
I think I've seen pictures of that before. Who's Mason Rogers based off of?
Savannah and Atlanta, number 750.
And the engine in this picture, who he's glaring at, is a very rude engine called Rudemore, one of Wolf's characters.
Ironic.
Is number 29?
Hang on.
Yeah.
What you about to say, Wolf?
I kind of based on the. I can't say it's beef before half the B of the yards by Iron Law. I think.
I know that. I know that series.
So basically, Eric, Rudemore is a very rude engine, and he shows disrespect to everyone.
Oh boy, I bet.
Well, he knows not to mess with American engines, that's for sure.
But CJ, doesn't Sparky likely try to keep him in order as well?
Who's Sparky?
Oh,
Sparky is the
the-
private engine of Carlos.
Who's Carlos?
Oh,
the Minecraft boy. Hang
Oh,
on.
because later on in Furry Railway Tales,
He'll show up in
Sparky
episode
is
6.
going to give Dante, the rude diesel, a piece of his mind.
oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, I
Okay.
think Dante
And
deserves
you
his
know why?
punishment.
And you know why?
Why?
Because Dante had called DOA a disgrace to all railways.
And you see this guy.
Oh,
see
that's not very nice.
You see
Okay.
this guy on the right?
Who's that?
That's Carlos.
in his human form. But
Oh,
I'm gonna show you what he looks like in his regular form. Right there.
That's one of my artworks.
oh, I think I've seen that. Also, not to mention he was even rude to Princess Mary Louise, thinking she was being rude to him when really she wasn't.
Well,
Oh yeah.
No,
And
let me explain, because he thought that she was pretending to be a nice engine because he thinks that all LMS Express engines are bullies. But no matter how hard they try to convince him, he doesn't listen. But his driver was more reasonable.
Yeah, of course, because he just had his mind so up his own in his own head.
That's why I punished Dante by sending him to work at a waste dump.
By the way, Eric, did we
Yep.
ever tell you who Carlos's adoptive parents are?
No, who are they?
You'll be surprised.
Carlos was an orphan who was lost.
Is that Vixie? That's Vixie from the Fox and the Hound. What is she doing there?
You explain to him, CJ.
That's his adoptive mother.
Really?
Well, basically, CJ says, possibly after the events of the Fox and the Hound, and before the events of Todd's ghost, Todd and Vixie found Carlos as a baby, lost and alone.
After crash landing from space.
Crash.
So the two decided to raise him themselves.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much a rough idea of it.
You know, it's been a while, but Mark hasn't been able to join us. Maybe he probably had some other stuff going on.
He joined
Yeah.
my stream yesterday.
Well, maybe he's a bit busy, but anyway, the stream's coming up to an hour and a half now.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking I might extend it a little bit more.
Oh,
How
really?
long exactly?
Boy.
Probably like about another 5-10 minutes or so.
That's good
Okay.
enough for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, back to Sparky.
Yes, about him.
I think we lost track, didn't we?
I'll try and help you a bit. Sparky is like an American twin cousin of the Hogwarts Castle engine, Alton Hall.
I was back to.
Wait,
So, anyways,
that's the same one, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's a Rudemore. That's Rudemore Manor.
Oh yeah.
I think what Wolf was trying to say is that Rudemore is a manor class.
Oh.
Sparky and Mason are actually best friends.
Netherland Line's one of those friends too, isn't he?
Hang on, let me look for the.
I identified.
Oh no!
It's okay. We were just talking about the
I know.
engines.
I'm talking about the.
Daniel, remember this one?
Oh,
I saw that yesterday in your stream. Oh, I also got to see CJ. Congratulations on graduating from high school.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, hey, it's this little guy again.
Oh yeah, I actually watched that as well.
I used to watch it on a VHS when I was a kid.
$10 you've never actually seen the movie. I'll bet you. Bet you $10 you've never seen it. You haven't, have you?
Wait 1 second.
Hang on. Oh. Oh no.
Well, what?
What is it?
Remember this one?
I do. I'll let you explain this one, CJ.
So,
Oh,
CJ, how were you able to draw all this? What gave you the idea?
practice, practice, practice.
Yeah, I know, but what made you think of doing that?
I don't know.
Hey, Wolf, look what's on DA.
Oh, hang on. I gotta have a look now.
Give them a moment, Eric.
Okay.
Oh!
What?
Oh!
That's for shocking me with that jungle Nala picture you drew.
Oh!
Burn!
Yeah.
So,
Ow.
Wolf, are we even?
Yes, we're even.
Good. All right. After
Oh,
that,
and
now I'm going to upload Mark's persona.
the English boy. What is this? Get
Mark's persona, Eric. He
Yes,
calls
I was
himself
gonna
a
ask that.
hedge wolf.
Hedge wolf.
It's like a mixed breed between a wolf and a hedgehog.
Okay.
Oh. Eric, does this guy look familiar to you?
I just hope he likes how I've
Oh.
drawn it.
Oh, is that Thomas? Like,
No.
yeah,
Uh,
that.
Well,
not.
it's
Is he-
actually Tom.
Oh.
The it's hard to explain.
I'll have to show him the video
Uh-huh.
so he oh yeah, E2's recent video explains it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I gotta say, I really enjoyed attending the stream for the Furry Railway Tales episode 4.
Oh yeah, that was a brilliant thing.
Unfortunately, I was shortened
Yeah,
because
along
unfortunately
with,
my time
Oh, yeah. So, sorry, CJ. Go ahead.
my time was shortened on there because I was still in school. Huh. But not anymore.
Okay, Mark's persona is up now.
Okay. Let's see it.
What the? Alright. Oh wow.
Pretty good for making a hedge wolf, huh? And the only thing I added compared to the one he showed me was that I added his glasses and a jacket, like he said.
He'll probably end up seeing some wait a minute, hang on.
And before you ask, no, he hasn't gotten me shocked from anything yet.
Oh.
So far, his attempts have met with failure.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
did you know that Mason and Sparky are not the only American characters that are going to be introduced in Furry Railway Tales?
Yep, you're going to reintroduce Jupiter and Leviathan.
Oh, E2's going to introduce some American locomotives in Furry Railway Tales.
Starting in season 2, and then in season 3 is going to play out pretty much the same way as season 4 of Thomas.
Oh, speaking of which, I actually, CJ, my favorite season of Thomas and Friends is season 4 because of how they introduced the narrow gauge engines. And I gotta ask you a question. Do you know who my favorite narrow gauge character is?
Who?
I legit
Duke.
thought you were going to say narrator because you already told me this earlier. I was like, wait, what?
No, I was gonna say narrow gauge engines. It's Duke.
So can you explain why you like Duke?
Well, I'll tell you. He was actually the first narrow gauge engine introduced, well, along with Stuart and Falcon, who would be called Peter, Sam, and Sir Handel. And he's actually one of the oldest and wisest engines of them all, of the narrow gauge engines. And whenever they mess something, he's also like a father figure to them. Like he tries to keep in order. In fact, I'm sure you remember the episode Bulldog when he was trying to help Falcon learn his way around the mountain road, but Falcon underestimated his warnings.
Yeah.
You do know.
Duke's basis of engine is actually one of Wolf's favorite narrow gauge engines, right, Wolf?
Funny thing is,
Oh yeah, the Princess class, is it?
No. I can't remember now. Wolf.
Wolf?
Sorry.
Wolf, can you tell us again what's the name of Duke's basis, the narrow gauge Duke?
Prince.
A small gauge at the small England class.
Small England
Small
class.
England class.
And I was just telling them, Wolf, that that was your favorite type of narrow gauge engine.
And you do know that Scarloi's older, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I
And I
actually
always
like
sometimes
Scarloi's.
I
Sorry,
but
Wolf,
I
you go first.
in the I when but right now I'm not that same narrow gauge from. I look more a little bit younger, but I'm still. But sometimes but I make Duke as like he's like a older brother, a very eldest brother.
Oh yeah. Well, Duke is in fact the oldest narrow gauge engine. Although
But
one thing that really made me feel upset was because he only got a starring role in 4 episodes, and after that one, he never had a lead role in one after that. So I was
Well,
wondering what on earth
he-
happened to him.
Plot twist:
no.
he became Bertram for season 5.
But
I
that's
know.
that
That
was
was his
the
model.
yeah.
Okay, what you about to say,
again.
Wolf?
Okay, I guess
But
you're
but he was going to be paired in the Solar Steamworks. But if you saw a concept of what Duke's CGI model should have looked like.
not anymore.
Al-
But,
and also, I really love George Carlin's voice for Duke. Like this. I mustn't disappoint my friends. That would never suit his grace.
But they got very tired of hearing all about his
Grace.
Well, I have respect for Duke, but I don't really blame them for him going on about it.
Yeah. In fact, all four of the Duke episodes are some of my favorites of the entire narrow gauge engines because it was a fantastic way of introducing them.
I can imagine so. All right.
Yeah.
Just one sec.
so I have to do all the writing of the.
No, it's okay, Wolf. I'm letting you take your time.
I have to look at. I'm looking on script.com from the and trying to make a little bit like
Yeah.
what inspired by the story. Even though that this is like based on my character are the counterparts of the
Yeah.
of Milo
I
and
know what you mean.
Friends.
Imagine so. 1 second.
What?
I'm putting up another deviation.
I see it.
I'm just typing down the. I'm just putting down the description for another one.
Oh, I thought it was ladies' daughters.
Mm.
Was that it or no?
That was already done.
Um,
Come on, don't show this again.
What's wrong?
wait, don't show what again?
No, I keep getting this notification. I'm trying to do like mark as red, and every time this thing shows up like it. Are you sure you want to mark all as red? I'm like, yeah.
If you don't know, when the roleplay this right now our
We're
roleplay is
basically
based
doing a different version, our different version compared to Atlantis 2.
yeah, but this is based the one with Milo, the one who was voiced by Marty.
I thought Milo was voiced by James Arnold Taylor.
Yeah, but that's I found out I think James also voiced Marty in the video games,
Oh,
but it's maybe didn't have enough money to get
You're not referring to who I think you're referring to, are you?
yeah, Michael J. Fox.
I thought so.
I've heard the name. I've heard of the name James Arnold Taylor. I think I remember him from a 2009 movie where he did the voice acting of a Bionicle character.
Huh?
You probably don't know what Bionicle is. He did the voice of Ferrix from Bionicle the
Ferrix?
Legend. He's the name of a little character in Bionicle the Legend Reborn.
Interesting.
Oh,
Bionicle was it's like a Lego series, Lego sets and everything.
Uh-huh.
Well, what I mean is it's made by the same Lego company.
Oh,
It's kind of hard to explain.
all right.
Anyway, I'll have to go shortly because I'll have to have dinner soon.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
that's
get
right. My
going
stream's
soon.
gonna. Oh, also, guys, but before we go, I want to show you one last clip. Remember when I showed you I was going to show you one of Amtrak's Genesis locomotives pulling one of the long distance trains. Well,
Yeah.
I decided to save that for last.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Okay. This is a video of Amtrak P42DC number 139 pulling the Empire Builder through Wisconsin.
Oh,
This
Some
is-
night-
this will give me a chance to experience some footage of these Amtraks.
Yep.
There-
And I was thinking of showing you. Here comes the train.
Pardon me for
Just
saying,
so-
it looks like it's pulling double-decker coaches.
Oh yeah, those are
Exactly.
called. Oh yeah, those are the Superliner cars. Those are the sleeping cars, dining cars, sightseer lounge cars, and coaches.
Wow, that's interesting. Anyway, carry on with the video.
All right.
Can you not?
Why are its front lights flashing like siren lights?
Oh, those are the ditch lights. They oscillate when the train horn sounds.
Oh, I get it.
And when it's a-
139, 179, and 33.
Oh.
Huh.
In a way, sometimes I think you Americans are in a way lucky because you
yeah,
get coaches that are like double-decker buses on rails. We don't have any of those here in England.
and plus
Oh.
our railroads are far longer, and we have bigger rolling stock too.
And because of how long your routes are, sometimes the passengers have to stay on the train overnight.
Well, true, but also during longer stops, you can actually get off and stretch your legs for a little bit and get some fresh air.
Well, I suppose you have a point.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to have to dash now because it'll
All
be
right,
time
guys.
for me to finish soon.
Yep, and actually, I think it's time for me to end my stream too. Thank you guys
Okay.
for joining.
Anytime.
All right, guys.
Okay,
All
but
right,
before
guys,
we go, anyway, I'll see you on DeviantArt, okay, Wolf?
I see you.
Have a great
Be
day,
right-
Daniel.
Thank you.
I get
You have a
going
great
soon.
too. You have a good day too, guys.
Yeah.
Have a good day, Wolf.
Have a good day too, Eric.
And also, have a good day to anyone who watched this stream.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, Eric.
Bye.